security guards were amped up. I can only imagine the players. Welcome to EA Sports. It's about to go down. And after a full day away, we are officially underway here tonight. Moves it to Forsling. Verhaeghe's got it along the wing. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. And he gives it over to McKinnon. Slips by the check. Takes the feed from the left side. Here's a short pass to Verhaeghe. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Turns that one away.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. McKinnon's won the draw inside his own end. Nichushkin's gaining momentum. Florida's got the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Stops them cold. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Colorado's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Quick feed to Lehkonen. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. And a strong effort on that play. Colorado's moving it along the wing. Passes it over. Big time stop. Rodriguez plays it now. Florida's on the attack. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Quick pass to Landeskog. With possession along the wall. Comes up with a stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Gives up the body for the block. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Blocked. He may have to stop the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. McKinnon's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
Man advantage unit is set.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Uses the force on that hit. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Blackwood. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Shot! Oh, somebody called 911 on that robbery with the glove. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Florida's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Answered the call on that play. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Colorado's got the puck shorthanded. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Florida's got the puck behind the net. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone.
McKinnon's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Florida's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. That goes off the post. It stays out.
Bennett's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Colorado's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Panthers have it now. Nice zone entry from the middle. Handles the puck at the point. Taken by Middleton. Passes ahead from the right side. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Into the attacking area from the left side. Breakaway! To the side on the breakaway! Ho, ho, ho!
Well, you can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Colorado's crossed the line and on the attack. Moves the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Fires it. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Lehkonen. Feeds it to Barkov. Dishes it off. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Directs it on over to Makar. Coming to the slot. Denies him in front.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Lehkonen's got it in the defensive end. Colorado's got it along the wall. Knocked off the puck. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Bishop. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Here they come on the attack. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Florida's got the puck along the boards. And it's kicked away. Along the half wall with the puck. Taves has it in the defensive end. Across the line, down the left wall. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. 9 seconds and he makes the save. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Here's the blast! First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Hey fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences, practices, or even a locker room tour. Membership is free.
Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second Panthers. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
The Panthers have generated a ton of shots, been really aggressive in the offensive zone in particular, James. I think they're going to need to get more net front presence if they want to put it by the Tenders, having an outstanding game.
And now he moves it to Verhaeghe. The Buffalo have taken possession along the wall. Nichushkin's lugging the puck. And now it's over to Natchez. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Moves it to Reinhart. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Puck scooped up by Verhaeghe. Colorado's looking to break out. Scooped up along the wall by Natchez. Stops him with a glove.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Down the right side and into the zone. Colorado's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Lehkonen. Quick shot! Oh, and he stopped that rocket! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Colorado's got it in the offensive zone. Comes up with the block. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that one's turned away.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Here we go, one-man rush. Shot! Puck picked up by Girard. Nelson's taking it from his own end. Slides it back to the blue line. Colorado's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Florida's got the win off that draw. Sends a pass over. Into the offensive zone. The Buffalo have taken possession in their own end. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Panthers will play it in their own end. Shakes off the coverage. Denied by the goaltender. The Buffalo have the puck against the boards. They gain the zone from the left side. Colton's got it in the offensive zone. Broken up by Nicola. Big save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the back half of this period, still no score in this one. Noseks won a big draw in their own end. The Panthers will play it from the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Picked up along the wall by Nosek. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. From center they get into the attacking area. Takes a shot. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Florida's in transition. Quick feed to Nosek. Too many bodies in the way. Florida's gained possession along the boards. Puts it in deep. The Buffalo have the puck in the defensive zone. Florida's got it now. The blocker saved by Blackwood. The Buffalo have gained possession off the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it on net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bobrovsky. Quick pass to Bokas. What a steal in his own end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Colorado's trying make something happen in the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Can't hang on after that hit. Taken along the wall by Funtastic. And now it's grabbed by Forsling. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Slides it across. Pushes it across to Landeskog. Colorado's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Florida's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Kachuk. Great heads-up play by the defender. Moves it around along the half wall. Kicked away. Nice pad save by the goaltender. Quick shot. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Pass to Landeskog. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Marchand's going off for cross-checking.
An inopportune time, close game here to take a penalty, James, late in the frame. You got to find a way to kill this off, get to the intermission and regroup.
Colorado's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
All right, fans, time for tonight's Lucky Road giveaway.
2 down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. Florida's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Buffalo have gained control of the puck along the wall. Moves it to McKinnon. Gaining momentum up along the side. Goes right to the crease. Big time stop.
Bobrovsky's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Works it across to McCarr. Comes up with the stop.
Blackwood's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical, and he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
Both ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Florida's going to start with the puck on their own end. And he moves it up to Reinhart.
Marchand's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Florida's man is out of the box and we're back to even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench and they're deflated.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Slides the puck to Barkov. Here we go, odd man rush here. Shot! Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Florida's got possession of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Puck grab by Girard. Here's a short pass to Landeskog. Puts it on net, and he was ready for that one. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. Bennett's running off the faceoff. Here they come covered up. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Panthers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Nelson's got the puck in his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. Taken by Nelson. Oh, stopped it on the redirect.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Bennett's won it in their own end. Quick pass across to Kachuk. Takes it into the slot. Oh, misses. I thought that was the first of the game.
Well, that is huge. Have to be able to get a shot on that at the very least. Could have changed momentum with the first score.
And that's blocked away. The Panthers scoop it up along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Picks off the feed. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Nichushkin's going to play it against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. He's got a little jump. He's in. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Florida's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Gerard. With the backhander! Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. The Panthers win the draw on their own end. Now over to Reinhart. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Barkov. Oh, he makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Natchez. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a shot. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play. Reinhart's moving the puck through his own zone. The Panthers take it along the wall. Tosses it to Manson. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Into the corner of the attacking area. Colorado's got the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Moves it to Barkov. Here they come on the attack. Makes the save. The Buffalo have possession along the boards. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Here's a chance. And he snags that one with the glove. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Panthers win the draw. And he takes the dish. The Panthers play it along the wing. Sends it out in front. And there's the whistle as the puck is covered up for a stoppage. Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Lekkonen's got it in the defensive end. There's a shot, and he was ready for that save. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. And he makes the save there. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Makes the save.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. off, and Cheryl, I could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender is fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
And he gets just enough to keep it out. Denies him again. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. A critical draw here. And off the draw, they win possession. Colorado's got it in their own zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Feeds it down low. And that's a smart heads-up play by Jones. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Feeds it over on the attack. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Steps up with the block. 7 seconds left. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Fires it. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, we played 3 periods of regulation hockey and still no winner. So what do? We go to overtime. It's sudden death style. Will there be a hero? We'll find out next.
Limited edition team proofs are available tonight at your team store. Get yours before they're all gone.
The moment of truth has arrived. Overtime is set to go. All right, it is nail-biting time. We are underway with overtime. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Shot! Big time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Forsling's got it along the boards. Just a crushing hit against the wall. Turned aside with the glove by Blackwood. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. McKinnon's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. From the open ice, they gain the line. And it's a quick pass to McKinnon. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Sends the pass over. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Stones him in front. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Colorado's won the faceoff. Turns him away. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Puck scooped up by Barkov. And that's off a stick. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Blocked in front. Taken along the wall by Natchez. Puck knocked loose after that hit. And we got a delay penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. McKinnon's going off for cross-checking.
Well, you know your PKers and your goaltender have to stand on their head here. It's overtime, and now you're shorthanded.
The Panthers once again send out their power play unit.
Oh, James, a power play in overtime. Who is going to be the hero in this one?
The Panthers win it. Denies him. He got all of it. Lewis Doran sliding the puck behind the net. Back at the point, he's setting up. Oh, sacrifice.
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, late in the game, you want to find a way to just get the puck out. You want to make sure you protect the middle of the ice. And listen, if your opponent doesn't have the puck in there...
For the win! Oh, we are still tied. What a stop! Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. The Panthers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Blackwood's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Landeskog's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the faceoff. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Slides it diagonally to Reinhart. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. Colorado's looking to break out. Sent into the offensive zone. The Panthers have it against the wall. Time's up on the man advantage here in overtime.
Power play in overtime, so much ice available to work with, and a big fat zero, a chance to be an overtime hero, and instead, you don't know what you're dealing with.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Colorado's taking possession in their own end. Quick feed to Nichushkin. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's for the win! Bobrovsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. McKinnon's won the draw and they're on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Florida's across the blue line. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Blackwood's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Florida's got the puck along the wall. A chance for the win! He missed the net! Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Takes the puck behind the net. Taken here by McKinnon. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, and this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained ozone pressure by the opponent.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Made that stop. And now he tries to get it across to Tkachuk. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Colorado's playing it through the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Bobrovsky's going to hang on for a whistle. A critical draw here. Colorado's won the draw. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. A chance to win it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. The Panthers carried along the wall. Puck picked up by Nelson. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. The Panthers gain possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Colorado's got it from behind the net. Quick pass to McCarr. Colorado's on the attack. Quick shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Florida's got a hold of the puck now. Feeds the puck to Marchand. Moves it quickly over from Luosterainen. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Panthers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck at the point. And now he angles it across to Petrie. And he takes the feed. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. Shot! And that's blocked. Bobrovsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Florida's won the draw. Puck sent over to Reinhart. Denies the clapper. Huge steal in his own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Denies him on the slapper. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Barkov's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Scores! What an OT winner! A tenacious effort, and they get rewarded with the OT victory.
I thought that he should have had this puck here, James. I think he does as well. There's one player net front, and yeah, creating a screen, but he's got to out-battle that player one-on-one, find a way to track that puck.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.